So I thought I would make a little video about. I went to the skin doctor. I've developed a kind of a good relationship with my skin doctor. He's a real cool young guy. Anyway, I was talking to him about golf, and I told him I was a world-class golf teacher. He said, "Oh, you must have a lot of students." I said, "No, I have none." So I'm talking to my friend Dr. Ramalia here, teaching him a little bit of golf. And I'm also talking to my buddy Ed. I've had an extremely close relationship with a fabulous golf professional, Ed Hanzarek, the grand old man of golf in Nova Scotia. Very famous golf teacher, and he's studied a little Alexander technique with me and gotten interested in the subject, but I don't know, for whatever reason, I'm not up there. He's busy. He wants to do it his way. I want to do it my way. We can't meet in the middle. But anyway, this is for Ed as well, that I'm doing this little video speaking on golf and Alexander technique, which has quite a history. There were books written in the 20s, influential books. There are golfers today that are going crazy for this. I think the really professionals, when they do this, they don't talk about it too much because they don't want you're like Ben Hogan, when he figured it out, he didn't talk about it. He just wanted to beat those guys, and he didn't want them to know his secrets. There's a little bit of that Alexander technique at the higher levels of sports, whatever. Not necessarily, but nobody knows about Alexander technique because I don't know why. It's higher wisdom. It takes a lot of work, you know. But it's a quick way, man, to be good. You know, I'll tell you, everybody that does write about it and talk about it will tell you it's just wow, unbelievable. So maybe also my friend Joe Perrin will watch this. I'm always trying to connect with him, but someday in our next live. He's Zen Golf. Should be interested in this, but he might be interested in what he teaches. Everybody's interested in what they teach, not what you teach. I don't know. Sort of goes with the territory. I go to all these golf professionals, and I'll try to talk to them about it, and they're all just totally territorial about it, freighting with me getting in their space, even though there's no overlapping. But you know, it's just the way it is. Why don't I have any students, you know? I've got a lot of benefit from my Alexander teacher, Jane Beck, who got a little interested in the whole golf thing. She gave me a couple of lessons that were fantastic on golf. She helped me. Who really helped me was Harvey Pinnock. For a Texan, Harvey Pinnock is the man. I read his book, The Little Red Book, and I've never stopped, you know, because everything he talked about in there is what I think about and teach. You know, I played a lot of golf when I was young. I played every day for 8th grade through 12th grade. That's a lot of golf. But I didn't know anything. I was so stupid, you know. I didn't learn anything. I couldn't learn. It was impossible for me to learn. It was impossible for me to vent my anger and vent my frustration. You know, every once in a while, have a little string of 2 or 3 holes where I was in heaven, but most of I was in hell, you know. But it was good. It was really good. And I got good at golf in a certain, guys would see me, I'd meet on the golf course, and they'd say, I'd say, I can't play this game. You say, yeah, but you played a lot of golf. I played a lot of golf. And at a certain point, I started learning, At a certain point, it was all about learning. And now it's just all about learning. So I have a fabulous time on the golf course. It hurts. I got too much going on. I got to make a living at 70 years old, I'm retired. I got 9 jobs. And I have a bad back. Here's my relationship to golf at the moment. I would like to play 9 holes 4 times a year, and I'd like to play with somebody, but it's impossible. I could do it if I go out by myself, but I can't find anybody to play with. And I can't practice, and I love to practice. All I really want to do is just go practice, but I can't manage it. But I've done a lot of practice in the last. I didn't play that much, but I practiced, I can teach you how to practice. Practice is the word. I don't know. Here's my philosophy on golf. You want to try to transition from axe murder to more like fly fishing. And if you go out in the normal world, all they want to teach you is axe murder. They want to teach you how to hit it harder and harder and farther and farther. That's just going away from what's, maybe for the 1/10 of 1/10 of 1/10 of 1%, this makes some logical sense. But for everybody else, it's insanity. Just egotism. It's just aggression. You're not going to learn anything that way. Golf is just, if you want to distill golf, you just get like a 7-iron and you get like 4 feet from the green and 25 feet from the hole. And you just make this little move. And all you care about is how you connect with the ball, whether or not you hit the ground before the ball, or whether or not you hit it thin, or you hit it a little fat, or took it too far back and then you had to slow down, which screwed the whole thing up, or you took it back just right and were able to deliver just a little blow with not much force, but it doesn't miss the mark. Or it does miss the mark. Just as pertinent. You missed it that time, but next time you're going to try to make a little correction and through you. It's a middle way. You can't be too unmanly, I call it, but there's no perfect word, but can't be too sloppy, not crisp, not really there, not accelerating through the ball, not delivering a manly blow, I call it, a manly blow. You screwed up somewhere, now you got to decelerate. That's not manly. It's just all about learning. It don't matter. Delivering an unmanly blow is just perfect because you're going to learn how to deliver the manly blow. This is not wimpy. But you don't want to be an axe murderer either. It wouldn't have no feel. Just kill, too hard, no feel. That's not what I mean by a manly blow. I mean a very sensitive, but crisply and succinctly and properly delivered stroke. Accelerate through the ball. Don't take it back too far, so you got to decelerate. That's golf. And you just want to learn every time what you did wrong. And you always did something wrong, probably. Ben Hogan says you hit maybe 1 or 2 good shots in a round on average. So you're only going to do it right, once every 20, 30 times or whatever. Every other time it was just a little off, but it came off, I wasn't terrible, or it was terrible, whatever. But you don't really care about terrible. You just care about learning how the next one, what you did wrong that time, and how to correct it. And next time I'm going to do this nice little blow. So all you care about is how you connect the ball, but you got to know how you connect the ball. And most golfers never know. They're so far from knowing what happened when the club hit the ball. There's no hope for them, But Harvey Pinnock says, practice the short game, learn that. And then you can just, now you get 30 yards from the green. Now you hit a 60% full shot. But you just can learn these things if you hit less than a full shot. Once you get to a full shot, your learning days are getting sketchy. You better have learned it all before you ever go to a full shot. You can learn with a full shot if you've already learned it here with less than a full shot. If you haven't learned it here less than a full shot, you're not going to have the tools. You're going to be going to axe murder mode. Fly fishing is out the window now. We're back to axe murder. So you just got to learn fly fishing by hitting less than a full shot. Practice the short game. Practice the short game. Like Harvey Pinnock cannot emphasize this enough to you. This is what Ben Crenshaw did and became the greatest Texas golfer ever, maybe, except for Tom Kite, who had a fantastic short game. And he just practiced all the time. Worked his behind off. Kathy Whitworth. These were all students of Harvey Pinnock. So, when I go out, one thing I do is on the practice tee, I'll hit a shot and then I'll take a little walk. 5 steps, 6 steps, 7 steps, 8 steps, 10 steps, 12 steps. Just a little walk. And that's what golf's all about, is a walk between the shots. That's where you really learn it, is the walk between the shots and getting your attitude right so you can have your mind in the right place. You've given up axe murdering, taking the vow to be a fly fisherman, and then you do it again. But you can do it with that little walk in between where you just, Alexander would do all kind of things, but man, a little Alexander walk is nothing like it, where all you care about is freeing which frees the free. Every vertebra follows the freedom of this vertebra at the top. Free. So just free. I don't know, we could do a whole lot more than that, but that's kind of the philosophy. You just go out there, just putt. Learn how to putt right. Get somebody to show you how to putt right. Get a great putter to teach you how to putt right. Just putt. Then start to chip. You're going to make a lot more mistakes with chipping than you are with... it's just easier to learn to make that blow if you don't make it hard. You make it easy. Putting's the easiest. Make that blow, But you just, all you care about, did I strike the ball? How did the ball come with the club? How did the contact happen? That's all I care about. I don't care about results. I don't care about killing somebody. I don't care how much aggression I can. It's not that. It's just how did that moment come off? Was it the proper amount of effort, or too much effort, or not enough effort? Was I a little sloppy with the right effort? Did I overcook it, overdo it? Try to kill something? Try to bring a little aggression in that wasn't called for? Overdo it? I just overdid it, you know. I got too muscly with it. I got too wanted to power move, and then you just get out the pitching wedge, and let's just do a 90%. You don't probably never need to do anything above 90%. You probably never need 100%. If you need 100%, you got it there in your bag, but 90% does the job. 90% will beat everybody. And if you need to hit it a little further one time, if you're just the king of 90%, adding the 10% is not going to hurt anybody. But I already put the driver in my bag because I'm dead. Now I'm 130%. As soon as I pick up that driver, I'm 130%. I just cannot. I haven't been able to develop myself to the point. But if I just tip my 3-wood, I know 130% my 3-wood. I know what an insane thing to do that would be. But when I get my driver, it's like 130%. You know, you just gotta learn. You know, 90% does the job. 130% ruins your life. There's a whole lot more we can talk about. I can videotape, whatever. I can get up there and do something, but that's it. Just practice short game. Learn to deliver a blow, not too sloppy, not too overcooked. See how far it goes, and you just learn how far it goes. You do it 1,000 times, and you know how to deliver that blow and how far it goes, and then try a different shot. Try it from 30 more yards away, and all the scoring's done from a full wedge in. But a full wedge could be 90% hurt. No more than 100%, please. No more than, you don't ever need to hit a wedge more than 100%. Then you just hit the next longest club, Maybe a driver every once in a while, but you're just asking for trouble in a certain way. You can do it when you need it, but no, you're asking for trouble. You don't want to get in the habit of that. Or, think there's a big thrill to that. Forget it. It's not golf. That is killing golf. That's what that is. That's murdering your good golf. I don't know, there's a million more things we could say, but that is my little philosophical diatribe on the subject. Thank you very much.